Morning everybody. Today is exciting double kit delivery today. I have two parcels arriving. So we're going to do a couple of unboxing videos today. This one is going to be all about the new GoPro Hero 10. Wasn't going to get it, saw it, realised that I could sell all my old GoPros and get the new one. And it looks super exciting. Improved stabilization, improved frame rates, which is going to be great for slow motion on the bike and also with bike fitting. So it was supposed to arrive yesterday. It didn't. Thank you UPS for giving me all that false hope. And the second delivery today is even more exciting because that is a load of stuff from Tailfin. Now I'm going to do that in a separate video, which you'll see somewhere down here or on my list of video content or on my channel. Right, I'm now just stuck, waiting, sitting, waiting. I did this all day yesterday. It's going to drive me nuts because you can guarantee that they'll come right at the very end of the delivery window that they've said, which is 1:15, and it's now 5 to 9. We'll have to wait and see. Cool, I think that is the UPS guy just arrived, hopefully with the GoPro. I'm fingers crossed because I'm going out tonight and I don't want to be late, so let's go and have a look. He's heading this way. This is good. Given he was supposed to be here yesterday with his delivery, I don't want to have to get it delayed till tomorrow because I've got something else arriving tomorrow. Not that it's really for an unboxing video, there's something else. I've got the new iPad mini coming because the iPad mini is like my most used device and it's absolutely excellent, and all the updates they've done to the new iPad mini, the USB-C connection, the new screen size, it's the new chip, it's awesome. Love it. At least I hope I'm going to love it. We'll see when I get it tomorrow. Oh, I think this is Amazon guy. Oh, I'm going to be really disappointed now. Like, properly disappointed. Maybe UPS have outsourced to Amazon. Maybe that's it. Let's see where it is. GoPro. You see, still says on the way. Now it says back where it was. This is really frustrating. I don't even think it's a delivery for me. It's not. Oh well, bye. Finally, I'm glad that didn't take far too long. Mr. UPS guy has been, or girl, could have been guy or a girl. They were supposed to deliver on Wednesday, and then at the end of Wednesday they said, oh no, we're going to deliver it on Thursday. So waited all day yesterday. And then they said, oh no, we're going to deliver it on Friday. Frustrating. Anyway, they have finally delivered. So let's have a look at what is in this box with my shiny new unboxing knife. Now, it's not just the GoPro in here. There's a few accessories which I'm really excited to try out. So let's see what we've got in the box, shall we? Don't need that. Don't need that. GoPro Hero 10. Spare battery. You're always going to run out of batteries. Have at least 2 with you. USB-C pass-through door. That will allow me to use the GoPro Hero 10 as a webcam, which is pretty handy. You just plug it into the USB-C cable straight into the Mac and run the GoPro software, and yeah, then it works as a webcam. And this is the interesting bit. This is the media mod, which is basically an enclosure for the GoPro, which includes an extra shotgun mic, or supposedly a better shotgun mic. I'll come back to that in a second. But also includes the microphone input, because the base camera doesn't have a mic input. And it also includes HDMI out and USB-C pass-through, so you can continue to charge it and download footage from it. Now, the mic or when the first design of the Media Mod was announced, everyone got really excited thinking it was going to be this great mini shotgun mic, and it turned out the quality was not exactly that good. So we'll see. Mainly this is so that I can use external mics, and it's also got some cold shoe mounts on, so it makes it a lot easier. I've got some Rode wireless mics here, which I often use when I'm on the bike. This should make it nice and compact to use, rather than often I'll use like a third-party case, and that just created just a big camera, which was hard to put somewhere. Hopefully with this, it'll all just stuff in my top tube bag, be a lot easier to get out, be able to use these, and get a lot better sound quality out of it. So we're going to be testing that out today. I've got some tail fin products that I want to go and try out, so we're going to go and head out for a ride, and we'll test out the GoPro there. Don't need that. Obviously they changed the battery shape between the Hero 5, 6, 7, 8, which are all the same. When they went to the Hero 9, they changed the battery shape. So I've got like 7 GoPro batteries, all useless. Battery, what can you say? Pass through door. Instructions, don't need those. Now, apparently, it's come with an extra USB-C cable, or USB-A to USB-C. Cannot wait for them to just switch to USB-C everywhere, because it's just better all round. I'll probably say that in every video where I look at electronics. Apparently, if you use the GoPro cable with the GoPro door, then it does create a level of weather sealing. Now that's not going to be waterproof, but it will keep the rain out, which is good, because that means I can charge this on the fly. If I'm using it mounted to the top of my stem cap or on my handlebars, I can put a power bank into my top tube bag, and then unlimited recording. Aren't you all excited about that? Right, that is that done. Let's get to the main event. Hyper Smooth 4.0, which means I'm going to have to go and find some more really bouncy descents to go down. I love that. It comes with a case now. It used to just come in this plastic thing, which was obviously just something you threw away, which is pretty wasteful and not very environmentally friendly. Now it comes in a really nice case, which will be handy because... So here we have the tail fin bags, which were in a review I was doing yesterday. Who knows when these actually get posted. Now, one of the cool things about these that I'm looking forward to is they're just a lot easy to get in and out. Like a tail pack, you're pulling things in and out and it's not easy to get at. A frame pack, it's hard to get in. Even the tail fin itself, you've got to undo side straps and then top straps and what have you. Whereas these tail fin mini panniers, and this is the 5 litre one, look at that, slot straight in, which means that will be really easy to get to if I use that for other stuff, or if I have all my spare batteries in there or things, etc. So, nice touch that. Your camera must be updated before you can use it. Apparently this might be the bit that takes some time. USB-C cable, which is a lot smaller than this one, but definitely a lot less chunky, although the shape of the actual connector looks absolutely identical. That one will clearly just take a little bit more abuse. Another battery, so now I've got 2 batteries, which is good. Clip-on mount with a thumb screw. Don't know where I'd stick that. Man, do you know what? I could stick that onto the tail fin frame. That would make for some interesting shots. We might try that and look at that later. And then here's the camera. I really need this. I need more cameras, don't I? Because then I can do a nice overhead shot. Now, first impression is that's quite weighty compared to the other one. Certainly, it's a bigger size than the GoPro 7 used to be. The GoPro 8 was a little bit bigger than the 7, but this is quite a bit bigger and weightier, and I think a lot of that is down to the front screen on, which is something I'm really looking forward to using. Being able to see yourself and frame your shot whilst you're riding along, I think is going to be great. Right, let's just peel off all of the sticky bits. That's my favourite bit. Can't understand why some people leave them on. Where's the back one? Where's the pulley tab? Whoa. Oh, actually now, what I'm going to do first of all is, if that's the right size, I do have some protector screens, so I'm just going to fit that. You don't need to watch that because that's boring, but I'll fit that and then I'll come back to you. Okay, right, some time later I've got this charged up. One battery is now fully charged, second one's half charged. It's been upgraded to the latest firmware. I'll play around with you probably can't see that, the open door. So we're now ready to go, and it's been paired, and I've stuck a screen protector on. I had some leftover Hero 8 screen protectors or Hero 7 screen protectors, and luckily the one that is supposed to go on the lens just fits the front screen quite nicely. Anyway, this will tide me over for now until I can get a proper Hero 10 set of protectors. I do that because when I first got the Hero 8, I took it to Rwanda, and the very abrasive sand there, just asked Josh about his brake pads, scratched the lens, scratched the screen at the back. So yeah, now I always just put a screen protector on. I've left the lens blank on this one, or uncovered, because this has now got a removable lens cover, which is a good thing. Next thing to do is to give this a go, but before we do that, let's open up the media mod, because that's what I'm really keen to try out today, is to head out on the bike, shoot some footage, shoot some like 4K 120 frames a second, see how that looks in slow-mo, but also use the media mod, use the mic, use my Rode wireless mic, maybe try the mic I've got on here, just to see what all the different audio options are like. I mean, I'm hoping that the quality with the media mod is okay. The biggest challenge I usually have with the normal GoPro is wind noise, and this does feature a foam windscreen, so that may do what I need it to do. So here we go, let's have a look. Right, more mounts. This one obviously has a slightly higher arm there compared to that one, and that will go onto the little arms here. Now, interestingly, this is quite cool. I've got a replacement set of this coming today from Amazon, a third-party one, which then has a 1/4 inch tripod mount in the bottom. So rather than using the one that bolts into here and then screws onto a tripod, I'll be able to just mount this straight to a tripod, which is going to be great for using this for things like bike fitting, where I mount it on a tripod and stick it on a firm surface. And there is the media mod, and there is the, let's call it the wind slayer. That sounds like a good enough term for it. Don't need that. Don't need that. Right, now the one kind of issue with this, with the media mod, is, let me just take the door off. The door is a lot firmer than on the old one. Is you need to have the door off in order to put this on. That comes off like that, and then that just slides on. Bingo. There we go. Now, it does make it quite a sizable, chunky device, which I guess is a good thing, because it's got some weight to it. I'm not going to... I don't know, it just feels like it's more heft in your hand. There we go. Boom. On. Excellent. And then in the back here, we've got these are all the pocket ports. So we've got a USB-C port, we've got a mic in port, and then under there, that last one, we have an HDMI port. Right, so there we go. Quite I don't know, I like that. It feels quite solid in the hand. Let's turn this on. I think the first thing I need to do, I tried this earlier, is figure out how to get it into PAL settings. Scroll through. What I'm doing here is just changing the shortcut. Which one do I not need? Let's take off zoom and change that to media mod. Choose your media mod. So we're just going through and setting some shortcut settings on the back, make it easier to do. Right, there we go. And now I've got, you're not going to be able to see any of this, but I've now got a small shortcut on the bottom which allows me to tap, and I can change that from front to back microphone to the camera mics, which are the ones built into the GoPro itself. So if I have it on back, it's this microphone at the back of the camera, great for me talking, and then I can just switch it to the front for doing talk to camera stuff. Right, I think we are ready to go. Now, one of the other cool things about the media mod is you do get a little audio level meter at the bottom, which is quite nice, just to make sure you're getting enough. I don't know what you would do if it's not loud enough, but never mind, we'll look into that. More Googling required later. Right, that is me done for now. I am going to go out and test this. We're going to try all the different mic options, and I'll come back and then we'll plug it in, download it, and I'll start showing you some of the footage. So yeah, excited. Right, see you in a bit. It is a beautiful day here in West Sussex. Sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky, and a little bit of breeze, which will be a good test for the microphones. So at the moment I've got the Rode Micro, or whatever it's called, the Rode Go wireless microphone thingy, which I'm going to guess is going to give the best mic quality, or the best audio quality. It's a bit of a, you've got to set it up. I've got a lav mic in here, wired up to the other end of the receiver. So this is for definite days of full video, lots of audio, lots of talking to the camera. So kind of like next week when I go away with Robbie, I'm sure I'll possibly set it up like this, but I don't need to have the foam windshield on. The transmitter's quite small, so it makes for a compact little setup. So let's see how we go. Okay, a bit more pace on things now. Stick my nose into the wind. Hopefully you can still hear me. Hopefully it's nice and clear. I'm going to rant now though. Just went into a shop to try and get some water. Pay with contactless, as everybody does these days. I even went into a bar last night and they've stopped taking cash. Shopkeeper says minimum spend a £5. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, rant over. Okay, so that's the first issue. I'm now onto the media mod mic with the wind muff on. This will be a good test for it. I'm going into a bit of a headwind. Problem is you can't change the mic usage on the fly. So I've no idea whether I'm on the front mic or the back mic or any other mic, which is a shame. It'd be nice to be able to switch that as you're riding along. So I'm going to have to stop this and have a look. It was on the front mic, and now that allowed me to change the frame rate. It was on 100 frames a second, now I'm back to 25. Be interesting to see if I look any different. I probably look a little bit more cinematic and smooth. Okay, next up, we're now testing the rear mic on the mod. Man, it's getting confusing, isn't it? So, yeah, this is where I'm giving you a nice little voiceover for what we're seeing. Again, hopefully I'm nice and clear, and you can't hear any wind. But we'll check when we get back. It has definitely been a pleasant ride though. Okay, on to the final mic test of the day, and then I'll leave you all be, which is just the GoPro by itself. No mod on, no mic on, just as it would come in the box. Just wanted to do a quick one whilst I was stood still so you could hear what it was like without any wind noise at all. This one I often get it a little bit, it just sounds a little bit funny under the processing, or the processing of the audio as you're riding along and it gets the wind and it's trying to block it out. So let's see what this does, eh? Well, the idiots are definitely out about in Crawley today. Nearly got taken out by a few people so far. One guy seemed determined to have a head-on collision. Anyway, this is the front mic, riding at moderate pace into Crawley. I do run out of things to say though on this, given that I'm not really talking about anything. And you're all going to say, oh, you didn't talk enough. Couldn't tell whether the mics are any good or not because we just didn't hear enough stuff. But you will get to hear all the cars going past. It will definitely pick up on those. Right, I am back from the test ride. So what were my thoughts of the GoPro 10 and the various different audio options? First of all, when it comes to the quality of the video footage, I thought that was outstanding. I had pretty much ideal conditions for it in that it was bright and it just looked stunning. The 4K 100 frames a second stuff slowed down just looks fantastic. Like the bit on there where the car was going past, that looks really, really amazing. In terms of the audio, yes, the Rode Wireless Go with the lav mic was by far and away the best quality audio, but I have to say I thought the media mod with the shotgun mic built in and the windshield was really, really effective, and that gives me kind of 80%, 90% of what I want it to do, which is great because it means I can just take that on an ultra race or on a big off-road ride where I'm not going to be taking that because that's just overkill. That really delivered, which I was very, very pleased with because, like I say, the reviews on this have not been that good in terms of audio quality from the mic. It's not as good as that, but it was good enough, and best of all, or most importantly, I didn't get any wind noise. So yeah, final thoughts, definitely worth the upgrade for me, if only for the Hero 9, Hero 10 media mod with that windsock on it, but the quality of the video footage was amazing, and the 4K 100 slowed down just looks amazing. So yeah, definitely this gets the thumbs up, and I think it's going to make a great camera for taking on trips, on ultra races, on adventures, and capturing what goes on. So the next one for me is going to be the 2 Volcano Sprint, which starts in 2.5 weeks time. I actually fly to Italy 2 weeks today, and whilst I will be doing the normal Instagram live stuff from around the course, I will also take this with me. I may get the little light for the top of it so that I can shoot a little bit more footage than normal and hopefully have a little bit of a better post-race video for you all. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Like I say, very much with a cyclist and an ultra racer's perspective on the GoPro Hero 10. If you liked it, leave a comment below, and if you like, hit subscribe, hit the like button, because that really helps the channel. Right, thanks everybody. I will see you all soon on another kit review video, hopefully, because I've got one coming up soon. Catch you later. Bye.